Good evening, dear children. Let's learn history of computers. Based on the technology used in building a computer, computers are divided into several generations. Let us briefly learn about the different computer generations. The first calculating device, known as abacus, was invented in China. An abacus consists of a row of wires fixed on a wooden frame. Simple calculations were done very quickly by sliding the beads up and down on the wires. Soon the abacus began to be used in many countries all over the world. Napier bone. In the year 1614, a Scottish mathematician called John Napier invented a device for doing multiplication. It was known as Napier's bone. Napier's bone was a set of rods covered from bones. Inspired by Napier's bone, an English mathematician called William Outred invented a device in the year 1620. It was called slide rule. A slide rule consists of two scaled rules, one fixed over the other. These two rules slide along each other so that multiplication, division and even more complex calculation can be easily, quickly and accurately done with the help of the number marked on them. Pascaline. In the year 1642, a young Frenchman called Blaise Pascal invented a mechanical calculating machine for doing addition and subtraction. It was called Pascaline. Pascaline consists of a set of interlocking cogs and wheels on a various axles. Analytical Engine. In the year 1834, Charles Babbage, a Scottish mathematician, first developed the concept of a computer by designing a calculating machine called Analytical Engine. First generation computers. Around the year 1920, an electrical device called vacuum tube was invented. Vacuum tube used to build ENIAC, the first electronic calculating machine. The ENIAC could only do calculations. It came to be known as computer. The ENIAC was so large that it would occupy a big hall. It had around 18,000 vacuum tubes and consumed a large amount of electricity. Second generation computers. In 1948, William Shockley invented the transistor, which replaced vacuum tube in a computer. The processing speed of the second generation computers was greater than the first generation computers. Third generation computers. In 1958, Jack Kilby invented the chip. He fixed many transistors and other electronic components on a single chip called integrated circuit (IC). The third generation computers were much cheaper and smaller in size, and their processing speed was quite high. Fourth generation computers. The present day computers are the fourth generation computers. As the result of VLSI, very large scale integration technology, a million electronic components can be fixed on a single tiny microprocessor chip. A microprocessor chip controls the entire working of a computer. It functions like the human brain. Fifth generation computers. Today, efforts are on to make a computer that is based on knowledge-based procedure and artificial intelligence, which will help a computer read what we write, speak, and modify the program according to the requirements. This will require millions of transistors and other electronic components fixed on a chips. They will use SLSI, super large scale integrated chips. Here is the list of generation of computer and what they used. First generation vacuum tubes, second generation transistors, third generation IC, which is integrated circuits, fourth generation microprocessor, fifth generation artificial intelligence. Now let's see types of computers. Depending on the size, cost, utility, speed and efficiency, computers can be broadly classified into the following categories: supercomputer, mainframe computers, mini computers and microcomputers. Let's learn one by one. Supercomputers. Supercomputers are large-sized computers, and so they are also called monsters. They are used to perform the most complex tasks, which require high speed and precision. It takes a supercomputer 90 seconds to do the work, which your PC could do in 20 hours. Second one, mainframe computers. These computers are smaller than supercomputers, but they are very fast and expensive. More than 100 people can use a mainframe computer at the same time. Mini computers. These computers are smaller and cheaper than mainframe computers. It can be used by more than 10 people at the same time. Microcomputers. These computers are used in homes, offices, and schools. They cost less than mini computers, and only one person can use a microcomputer at a time. There are three main types of microcomputers: desktop computers, laptop computers, and handheld computers. That's all about the types of computers and history of computers. Thank you.